There's a blue jay over there. Hey guys, it's me again, Zach. Welcome back to Catholic Culture Small Groups. We are currently in the midst of our series over the fruits of the Spirit. And this week, we're going to dive a little bit deeper into two more, which are charity and generosity. And I love the fact that we put these two together because I feel like they truly go hand in hand with each other. And so let's go ahead and get started and talk about generosity. I feel like at surface level, generosity is quite obvious to people. I feel like most people just go about their everyday lives knowing that they should live in generosity of each other because that's the way Jesus intended for us to live. Uh, but what I feel like is important about this fruit to remember is what it truly means to be generous. See, many people grow this fruit through relationships like family and friends, but it's very important to note that being generous to each other through those relationships doesn't truly define what the fruit generosity actually means. And what I mean by that is that I believe generosity extends beyond those examples of relationships in friends and family, because in those you're almost being repaid with that friendship and with their thanksgiving back to you. So what I believe to be truly generous is to be offering up your love and support to those who are in deep need of it, such as the sick, the hungry, the poor, the weak, or even the hurt. Because I believe that Christ is calling us as Christians to be as generous to each other and to Him as He is to us. And this actually leads perfectly into our next one, which is charity. And to give some insight on what Scripture says about charity, I'm going to read to you 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 through 7. Get my Bible. Okay. That is Corinthians 13, 4 through 7. Love is patient, love is kind. Love is not envious or boastful or arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices in truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Now, I know this may be a little bit confusing because this scripture is kind of only talking about love, but the reason why I bring that up is because if you take the literal Greek translation of the word charity, it actually translates to agape. And a lot of us know, if you don't, agape is the form of love that God gives to us and has for us. And this is such a strong love that we as humans actually can't really wrap our minds around this much love and how strong it truly is. So when people first hear the word charity or the fruit charity, they think of giving something to someone, whether it be food, time, or money. It's the giving of that to those who may need it. And while those are all great charitable acts, and I feel like we as Christians should be doing, I feel like Christ is calling us to not only do that, but to give our hearts that He's filled with His love to everyone around us. So these are just a few of my thoughts of what I think these two fruits of charity and generosity mean. And I pray that this was helpful in your understanding of these two. And as always, here are a few questions to help spark conversation and to talk about. So the first one is, what are some areas in your life that you feel generosity is the weakest? Where is it the strongest? How can we as a community grow in charity, of each other and to those outside of our community? Do you believe that these two fruits are vital for your everyday encounters with the Lord and others? If so, why? Thank y'all. I can't wait to see y'all in person again. Love y'all. Have a great day.